Yo, what's going on? Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line. Everybody who's messaging me and stuff, my phone is acting a damn fool, of course, but everybody who's messaging me about breedings and using the dogs and all these different things, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm directing a lot of the traffic to my Facebook page, my main page, which is Hall of Fame Bullies. That's Bullies IES, not with YS, but Hall of Fame Bullies. But also, you can always email me at Hall of Fame Pits 3600 at Gmail or Tbkc Dogs at Gmail. I still get those, even though I'm not supposed to use that one. But I have some incredible breedings coming up. We got to replenish. I really didn't want to do any public selling of dogs, but overall, I got yelled at that I have to sell something. We just don't have space to keep them all. But I'll tell you, Mandela has 3 breedings. He has a breeding with an inbred girl, not inbred, but line bred, Denzel Vin Diesel female. She's loaded with our blood. Very short, super thick. That's why I'm excited about that breeding, because she seems to carry the same genetics that he does for thickness, and that'll still be line breeding Denzel some more, but kicking in that bistro effect on the opposite side. So I expect incredible pockets out of that breeding. Sparkle is our big bitch, a lot of edge blood, some Remy blood there. Out of those dogs, I expect more dogs like Mandela, on the bigger end of the pocket, low standard, 100-pound dogs. She is 90 plus pounds herself and not that big of a frame. So that's going to be special, and that's her last breeding. The other breeding is special. It's Remy Girl Mini, beautiful little tank. I'm actually looking at possibly keeping the male off of that, and y'all know how I feel about males, so you could imagine how I feel about that. Going to be, all 3 of the girls are blue, but all of those dogs should be very thick. I think with Minnie, you're going to see a similar dog to Mandela also. Bigger pockets, very heavy. Those 3 bitches are just heavy. Then, we have Kiki being bred to one of my favorite, if not the favorite, Denzel, son up there. And I tell you what, Red Bull is amazing. Tons of muscle, very big for a pocket. Kiki is a Mandela daughter, so it's like taking one of the biggest, baddest pocket sons of Mandela, and definitely one of the top structured sons of Denzel. And taking that straight to Mandela. I expect, 90 to 110-pound dogs. I don't know if male, female, doesn't matter. I expect very big, very muscular dogs. And the main thing I'm excited about is the overall conformation and the size. These is probably going to be, out of my blood, some of the most complete bullies, where you get that 100-pounder that's still low rider, but very great conformation, beautiful heads. I expect, Red Bull is like the secret sauce over there. He's just producing. It's about time that I finally add him back into the program. Just great blood all the way across the board. One of the other breedings that we're doing in this family is the record breaker himself, Mufasa, to quite possibly the nicest female that I've produced. She's in that argument, in that conversation. Y'all, excuse me, I got allergies here. But she's in that conversation. She's a Denzel daughter, bred to Mandela's sister. She's a beautiful champagne female, very wide in the chest, beautiful head. Just like I say, overall, one of the best females I've produced ever. She has the size, she has the dominant structure to take that blood to Mufasa. One of the greatest dogs in breed history. Is just going to be an amazing breeding for the camp, and we look forward to that. I'm trying to think, finally we're going to do the Denzel to Minnie, which is, I know I'm saying every breeding is good, but this one could be a record breaker. Molly. Molly is Remy girl, but one of the things about Molly that's very impressive is that Molly is an incredible producer. She's already produced her ass off. Now, when you take an incredible producing female to one of the greatest producers, in the breed's history, and the combination of adding, that good edge blood with the Remy strands over there to Denzel, who is, just a legendary producer and edge dog himself, you're gonna get some very, very unique, just big dogs. And when I say big, I'm not talking about height, but Molly is just as, Molly probably is bigger than Denzel. She's a pocket, but she's very wide, very, very heavy. Even in his prime, I think she was bigger than him because she stays in them 80s, you know. And Denzel was like a 78 pounder, but just great genetics. The thing I want to tell you about all of these breedings is this wasn't just my breedings. This was breeders from all over the country. You know, that we all came together and we putting some good things together. Myself, Danny, you know, my man George up in Chicago, my man Bobo contributed to this thing, you know. I got my Massachusetts homies up there, you know, that contributed to this, you know, all the way from Big Val out on the West Coast. It's a lot of great breeders and a lot of great dogs that are involved in this process. These are not play around dogs. This is not, you know, a dog that we don't expect. I'm saying, period, out of all these litters, and I'm saying this, period, I expect all of these dogs, well, I say the grand majority, let's say 80% of these dogs to be serious show contenders and next level bullies. You know, we're very excited about that. So once again, Hall of Fame bullies, you know, hit me up later in the week. You can probably get through to my phone by then, which is 727-744. 0963. But until then, you can also hit me up on the email, which is Hall of Fame Pits 3600 at Gmail or tbkcdogs at gmail.com, which is easy. But y'all start going to the Hall of Fame Bullies page and True American Bully on Instagram. I'm gonna post up all these breedings tonight, like I told you. The deposits hold your pick. I might ask you a few questions to see if you all the way qualified to have one of these dogs. And I'm not saying that in an arrogant way. I just want to make sure we avoid some of these puppy mills. But like I say, Hall of Fame Pits 3600, Tbkc Dogs at Gmail. Both of those are Gmail addresses. Hall of Fame Bullies on Facebook and True American Bullies on Instagram. That's a lot of pages. But any of those things, you can hit me up. Like I say, it's a process. It's a ton of calls. You know, we weeding through them. They're starting to move. I just started putting them up late last week, and I'm actually just getting to answering messages. So y'all get with me. As far as Mandela goes, I do have, it was 3 spots, now it's 2 spots to use him at 1,000. And I am going to post up Denzel for at least one breeding at 1,000. All the $500 stuff is gone. But, you know, I'm trying to keep it going, trying to help the community out, keep prices low. Even these puppies, for the most part, the prices are very low compared to what some people charge. But y'all get with me, man. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.